Welcome to Quiz for NEET, your one-stop solution for NEET 2026 preparation. In this video, you're getting a complete NEET-style mock test with 180 most expected questions, strictly based on the NCERT syllabus, split into 4 focus parts for your convenience. Part 1, Physics, Part 2, Chemistry, Part 3, Biology, Part 4, Mixed Questions for final boost. Every question is followed by a detailed, live explanation, so you not only practice, but actually understand and retain concepts. So, stay focused till the end, attempt all questions honestly, and comment your final score below. Let's see how well you perform. Hit the like button if you find this test helpful, and subscribe to Quiz for NEET so you never miss any future uploads. I'm posting daily revision content, tests, and last-minute boosters. You don't want to miss that. Now grab your notebook. Your NEET 6 begins right now. Let's start the test. Welcome to the physics area of this NEET mock test. In this section, we'll be discussing only physics questions from question 1 to question 45. These are concept-based, formula-driven, and aligned with the NEET 2026 pattern. Let's begin solving physics now. Q1. The SI unit of electric charge is A. Coulomb, Ampere C, Volt D Farad. Answer, Coulomb. Explanation. The SI unit of electric charge is the Coulomb, C. 1 Coulomb represents the amount of electric charge transported by a current of tau 1 ampere in 1 second. For example, if a current of 1 ampere flows for 1 second, it means 1 Coulomb of charge has moved through the conductor. Hence, the correct answer is option A, Q2. The unit of Planck's constant is AJS B C J B D. Answer B JS. Explanation. Planck's constant H relates the energy of a photon to its frequency and is given by the formula E equals h nu, where E is energy in joules and nu is frequency in hertz. Therefore, H has units of joule second, J is substance. Hence, the correct answer is option B. Q3. Which of the following is not a vector quantity? A. Displacement. B. Velocity. C. Speed. D. Acceleration. Answer C. Speed. Explanation. A vector quantity has both magnitude and direction, whereas a scalar quantity has only magnitude. Displacement, velocity, and acceleration all have magnitude and direction, making them vectors. Speed only has magnitude, how fast an object moves, and does not involve direction. Therefore, speed is a scalar quantity. Hence, the correct answer is option C. Q4. The work done by a force on an object is 0 when A. The force acts in the direction of displacement. B. The force acts opposite to the direction of displacement. C. The force is perpendicular to the displacement. D. The object moves in the direction of force. And C. The force is perpendicular to the displacement. Explanation. Work done by a force is given by W equals F dot D, where F is force, D is displacement, and theta is the angle between force and displacement. If theta equals 90 circ, force is perpendicular to displacement, then cos 90 equals circ equals 0, so the work done is 0. Hence, the correct answer is option C, tau. Q5. The dimension of impulse is the same as that of A. Force B, momentum C, work D, power. Answer. Explanation. Impulse is defined as the product of force and time. Impulse equals force times time. Its dimension is mLt in 2 times t equals mLt minus 1. Momentum is defined as mass cuts velocity and has dimension. M times LT minus 1 equals mLt squared minus 1. Hence, impulse and momentum have the same dimensions. Therefore, the correct answer is option B. Q6. A car moves with a uniform speed of 72 kilometers per hour. The speed in ms is 20 b 25 c 30 d 40. Explanation. To convert from kilometers per hour to m, we use text speed in mfrac, speed in kilometers per hour, times 1,000, equals 1,000, 12 is 20 text in processing. Hence, the correct answer is option C, star. Q7. If the distance covered by an object is 0, then the displacement is A, 0, B, infinite, C, cannot be determined, D, may or may not be 0. Answer, A0. Explanation, displacement is defined as the change in the position of an object from its initial point to its final point. If the distance covered is 0, then the object has not moved at all, so its displacement is also 0. Hence, the correct answer is option A, Q8. The force of friction between two surfaces is independent of A, nature of surfaces, B, area of contact, C, normal force, D, coefficient of friction. Answer, area of contact. Explanation, the force of friction F is given by F equals mu N, where mu is the coefficient of friction and N is the normal force. It depends on the nature of the surfaces in contact, rough, smooth, the normal force acting between them, the coefficient of friction between the surfaces. It is independent of the area of contact. Hence, the correct answer is option B. Q9. Which of the following is a non-contact force? A, friction, B, tension, C, magnetic force, D, spring force. Answer, C, magnetics. Explanation. Friction, tension, and spring force all require physical contact between two objects to exist. Magnetic force, however, acts at a distance without direct contact, making it a non-contact force. Hence, the correct answer is option C. Q10. The angle between the direction of velocity and the direction of acceleration in uniform circular motion is A, B, 45 degrees C, 90 degrees, D, 180 degrees. Answer. Explanation. In uniform circular motion, the velocity of the object is always tangential to the circle along the tangent, while the acceleration, centripetal acceleration, always points towards the center of the circle, radial direction. Hence, the velocity and acceleration vectors are perpendicular, 90 degrees to each other. So, the correct answer is option C. Q11. When a body moves with constant speed in a circle, it's A, velocity is constant, B, acceleration is 0, C, acceleration is directed towards the center, D, kinetic energy is constant. Answer, acceleration is directed towards the center. Explanation, in uniform circular motion, the speed of the body is constant, but the velocity, which includes direction, continuously changes because of its circular path. There is always a centripetal acceleration directed towards the center of the circle, responsible for changing the direction of velocity. Hence, the correct answer is option C. Q12. If the linear momentum of a particle is increased by 50%, the kinetic energy increases by A, 50%, B, 100%, C, 120%, D, 225%. Answer, C, 125%. Explanation, let the initial momentum be P. Then kinetic energy, K equals frac P2, 2m. If momentum is increased by 50%, PP equals 1.5 P, then 1.5 P is frac 2.25 P2, 2m, 2.25 times KE. Increasing KE 2.2 times 125%. Hence, the correct answer is option C, Q13. A body of mass 5 kilogram is moving with a velocity of 10 meters. Its kinetic energy is A, 25J, B, 50J, C, 100J, D, 250J. Answer D, 250J. Explanation, kinetic energy is given by equals frac 1,2 m v squared equals frac 1,2 times 10 pi equals frac 1,2 times 100 to equals 50 text J. Hence, the correct answer is option D. Q14. Which of the following physical quantities has the same dimensions as impulse? A, energy, B, force, C, momentum, D, power. Answer, C, momentum. Explanation, impulse equals force time. Force equals m minus 2, time equals t. Impulse equals mlt equals m minus 1. Momentum equals mass velocity equals m minus 1. Hence, impulse and momentum have the same dimensions. So the correct answer is option C. Q15. The minimum velocity required for an object to escape the Earth's gravitational field is called A, terminal velocity, B, critical velocity, C, escape velocity, D, circular velocity. Answer, Escape velocity. Explanation. Escape velocity is the minimum velocity an object must have to escape the gravitational influence of a planet without further propulsion. For Earth, this is approximately 11.2 kilometers per second. Terminal velocity is the maximum constant speed a falling object reaches due to air resistance. Hence, the correct answer is option C. Q16. A spring has a force constant of 200 newton-meters. The work done in stretching it by 5 centimeters is A, 0.25 J, B, 0.5 J, C, 1.0 J, D, 2.5 J. Answer A, 0.25 J. Work done in stretching a spring. W equals frac 12K x squared, where K equals 200 N square meter, and X equals 5 centimeters equals 0.05 mm. W1 5 squared 10. Hence, the correct answer is option A for A. Q17. The time period of a simple pendulum is doubled when A, its length is doubled, B, its length is quadrupled, C, its mass is doubled, D, its amplitude is doubled. Answer B, its length is quadrupled. The time period of a simple pendulum is T equals 2 pi squared frac L, G. For T to double, 2T equals 2 pi frac L, L, G. Frac 2T, T equals frac L, L. LD equals 4L, so the length must be quadrupled. Hence, the correct answer is option B. NASHAP Q18. A satellite is orbiting Earth in a circular orbit of radius r. The acceleration of the satellite is 0b frac GMR. C frac GMR squared. D answer, D frac V squared R. Explanation. For circular motion, the centripetal acceleration is given by A equals frac V squared R, where V is the orbital velocity and R is the orbital radius. Hence, the correct answer is option D. Q19. In projectile motion, the horizontal component of velocity, A increases, B decreases, C remains constant, D becomes 0 at the highest point. Answer, C remains constant. Explanation. In projectile motion, the horizontal component of velocity remains constant, assuming no air resistance. The vertical component changes due to acceleration due to gravity. Hence, the correct answer is option C. Q20. The unit of electric potential is A, coulomb, B, ampere, C, volt, D, ohm. Answer, C, volt. Explanation. Electric potential is defined as work done per unit charge. V equal frac WQ. The unit of work is joule. Work is joule J, and that of charge is coulomb C. Hence, the correct answer is option C. NASHAP Q21. The dimension of Planck's constant is AML2, B, MLT minus 1, C, MLT minus 2, D, M minus 1. BML explanation, Planck's constant H relates energy and frequency. E equals H nu. Energy has dimensions. ML2 frequency has dimensions -1. So H equals all frac E nu. T equals ML equals 19. Hence, the correct answer is option B, 2. Q22. The SI unit of magnetic field is A Weber, B Tesla, C ampere, D coulomb. Answer, B Tesla. Explanation. Magnetic field is measured in Tesla T, defined as 1 Newton per ampere meter. Hence, the correct answer is option B, Q23. The speed of sound in air is maximum at A, 8 degrees Celsius, B, 20 degrees C, 100 degrees Celsius, D, 100 C. Explanation. Speed of sound in air increases with temperature. At higher temperatures, molecules move faster, facilitating quicker transmission of sound. So among the options, the speed is maximum at 100 degrees Celsius. Hence, the correct answer is option C. Q24. If a car accelerates uniformly from 10 meters per second to 20 meters per second in 5 seconds, its acceleration is A, 1 meters per squared, B, 2 meters per squared, C, 3 meters per squared, D, 5 meters per squared. Answer, B, 2 meters per equals glue frac V minus U, T equals frac 20 minus 10 to 5. Hence, the correct answer is option B. Q25. The direction of centripetal force on a body moving in a circle is A, away from the center, B, towards the center, C, along the tangent, D, along the circumference. Answer, B, towards the center. Explanation. Centripetal force is always directed towards the center of the circle, maintaining circular motion. Hence, the correct answer is option B, Q26. What happens to the momentum of a body if its velocity is doubled? A, it becomes half. It remains the same. C, it becomes double. D, it becomes 4 times. Answer C, it becomes double. Momentum is given by mass multiplied by velocity. If velocity is doubled, momentum also doubles. Q27. Which of the following is a scalar quantity? A, acceleration. B, force. C, displacement. D, speed. Answer. Explanation. Speed has only magnitude but no direction, so it is a scalar quantity. Q28. A force acts on an object at rest. The object starts moving. Which of the following is true? A, the object gains potential energy. B, object gains kinetic energy. C, the object loses mass. D, object gains temperature. Answer. B, the object gains kinetic energy. Explanation. When a force makes an object move, it gains kinetic energy. Q29. Which of the following quantities is conserved in all types of collisions? A, kinetic energy. B, potential energy. C, linear momentum. D, velocity. Answer C, linear momentum. Explanation. Linear momentum is always conserved in all collisions, elastic or inelastic. Q30. What is the direction of frictional force on a moving object? A, same as motion. B, opposite to motion. C, perpendicular to motion. D, no direction. Answer, opposite to motion. Friction always opposes the direction of motion. Q31. Which of the following is a non-conservative force? A, gravitational force. B, electrostatic force. C, magnetic force. D, frictional force. Answer, frictional force. Explanation. Friction dissipates energy and cannot be recovered, so it is a non-conservative force. Q32. Which device is used to measure atmospheric pressure? A, thermometer. Barometer. C, hygrometer. D, manometer. Answer B, barometer. A barometer measures the atmospheric pressure. Q33. What is the work done when a force acts perpendicular to the direction of displacement? A, maximum. B, minimum. C, zero. D, infinite. Explanation. Work done is zero when force is perpendicular to displacement. Q34. The resistance of a conductor depends on its length. B, its cross-sectional area. C, the material. D, all of these. Answer D, all of these. Explanation. Resistance is affected by length, cross-sectional area, and the material of the conductor. Q35. Which of the following has the least resistance? A, copper. B, iron. C, silver. D, wood. Answer C, silver. Explanation. Silver is the best conductor and has the least resistance among the options. Q36. The device which converts mechanical energy into electrical energy is called a generator. B, motor. C, transformer. D, rectifier. A, generator. Explanation. A generator converts mechanical energy into electrical energy. Q37. Which phenomenon is responsible for the formation of a rainbow? A, reflection. B, refraction. C, dispersion. D, diffraction. Answer C, dispersion. Explanation. Dispersion of light causes the splitting of white light into different colors, forming a rainbow. Q38. Which of the following is used as a moderator in a nuclear reactor? A, uranium. B, graphite. C, plutonium. D, thorium. Answer B, graphite. Explanation. Graphite slows down neutrons and is used as a moderator in nuclear reactors. Q39. Ohm's law states that A, current is directly proportional to voltage. B, current is inversely proportional to voltage. C, voltage is inversely proportional to resistance. D, resistance is directly proportional to current. Answer. A, current is directly proportional to voltage. Explanation. According to Ohm's law, voltage is equal to current multiplied by resistance. Q40. The SI unit of frequency is A, hertz. B, Newton. C, joule. D, Tesla. Answer A, hertz. Explanation. Frequency is measured in hertz. Q41. Which law states that the rate of change of momentum is equal to the applied force? A, Newton's first law. B, Newton's second law. C, Newton's third law. D. Law of conservation of energy. Answer B. Newton's second law. Explanation. Newton's second law defines force as the rate of change of momentum. Q42. The force between two magnetic poles is inversely proportional to A. The product of pole strengths, B. The distance between them, C. The square of the distance between them, D. The area of the poles. Answer. C. The square of the distance between them. Explanation. Magnetic force decreases with the square of the distance between poles. Q43. The direction of induced current is given by A. Ampere's law, B. Lenz's law, C. Faraday's law, D. Fleming's right-hand rule. Answer B. Lenz's law. Explanation. Lenz's law states that the direction of induced current opposes the change causing it. Q44. The energy stored in a stretched spring is called A. Kinetic energy, B. Potential energy, C. Heat energy, D. Light energy. Answer B. Potential energy. Explanation. A stretched spring stores potential energy. Q45. A transformer works on the principle of A. Mutual induction, B. Self-induction, C. Electromagnetic force, D. Electrostatic force. Answer A. Mutual induction. Explanation. Transformers transfer energy using mutual induction between two coils. The valency of carbon is. Welcome to the chemistry area of this NEET mock test. In this part, we'll be focusing only on chemistry questions from question 46 to question 90. From physical to organic and inorganic, each question is crafted from core NCERT topics. Let's start the chemistry section. Biology A1, B2, C3, D4. Answer D4. Explanation. Carbon needs 4 electrons to complete its octet, so its valency is 4. Q47. Which of the following is a noble gas? A. Oxygen, B. Nitrogen, C. Neon, D. Hydrogen. Answer C. Neon. Explanation. Neon is a noble gas with a completely filled outer shell. Q48. The molecular formula of water is A. HO, B. H2O, C. O2H, D. H3O. B. Explanation. Water consists of 2 hydrogen atoms and 1 oxygen atom, so its formula is H2O. Q49. The atomic number of sodium is A10, B11, C12, D13. B11 explanation. Sodium has an atomic number of 11. Q50. Which of the following is an alkali metal? A. Calcium, magnesium, C. Sodium, D. Aluminum. Answer C. Sodium. Explanation. Sodium belongs to group 1 of the periodic table, which is known as alkali metals. Q51. The pH of a neutral solution at 25 degrees Celsius is A0, B7, 10, D14. Explanation. A neutral solution has a pH of 7 at 25 degrees Celsius. Q52. Which of the following is an example of a covalent compound? A. Sodium chloride, B. Magnesium oxide, C. Carbon dioxide, D. Potassium iodide. Answer C. Carbon dioxide. Explanation. Carbon dioxide is formed by sharing of electrons between carbon and oxygen. Q53. Which element is liquid at room temperature? A. Oxygen, B. Mercury, C. Sodium, D. Sulfur, B. Mercury. Mercury is the only metal that is liquid at room temperature. Q54. Which of the following is the lightest element? A. Carbon, B. Oxygen, C. Hydrogen, D. Nitrogen. Explanation. Hydrogen has the lowest atomic mass among all elements. Q55. Which of the following has the largest atomic radius? A. Lithium, B. Beryllium, C. Boron, D. Carbon. Answer. Lithium. Atomic radius decreases across a period, so lithium has the largest radius among the options. Q6. Which is the most electronegative element? A. Fluorine, B. Oxygen, C. Chlorine, D. Nitrogen. Answer. Explanation. Fluorine has the highest electronegativity value of all elements. Q57. The number of protons in the nucleus of an atom is called its A. Mass number, B. Atomic number, C. Neutron number, D. Isotope number. Explanation. The atomic number represents the number of protons in the nucleus. Q58. The most abundant gas in Earth's atmosphere is A. Oxygen, B. Hydrogen, C. Nitrogen, D. Carbon dioxide. Answer C. Nitrogen. Explanation. Nitrogen makes up about 78% of Earth's atmosphere. Q59. Which of the following is a metalloid? A, sodium, B, silicon, C, magnesium, D, iron. Answer B, silicon. Silicon shows properties of both metals and nonmetals, so it is a metalloid. Q60. The formula of sodium hydroxide is NaOH, B, NaOC, NaHD, NaO2. Answer A, explanation. Sodium hydroxide is represented by NaOH. Q61. Which acid is found in vinegar? A, hydrochloric acid, B, sulfuric acid, C, acetic acid, D, citric acid. C, acetic acid. Acetic acid gives vinegar its sour taste. Q62. Which of the following is not a greenhouse gas? A, carbon dioxide, B, nitrous oxide, C, methane, D, oxygen. Explanation. Oxygen is not a greenhouse gas. Q63. The common name of sodium bicarbonate is A, washing soda, B, baking soda, C, caustic soda, D, bleaching powder. Answer, baking soda. Explanation. Sodium bicarbonate is also known as baking soda. Q64. The process of converting a solid directly into a gas is called A, melting, B, sublimation, C, condensation, D, evaporation. Sublimation. Sublimation is when a solid changes directly into a gas. Q65. Rusting of iron is an example of A, physical change, B, chemical change, C, reversible change, D, all of these. Chemical change. Explanation. Rusting is a chemical reaction between iron, oxygen, and moisture. The SI unit of pressure is A, Pascal, B, Newton, C, Joule, D, Watt. Answer. Pressure is measured in pascals per. The hardest natural substance is A, quartz, diamond, C, graphite, D, iron. Answer. B, diamond. Explanation. Diamond is the hardest natural material. Q68. A solution that does not conduct electricity is called A, electrolyte, B, non-electrolyte, C, semiconductor, D, superconductor. Non-electrolyte. Explanation. Non-electrolytes do not conduct electricity in solution. Q69. Which of the following metals can displace hydrogen from acids? A, copper, B, silver, C, gold, zinc. Answer. D, explanation. Zinc reacts with acids to produce hydrogen gas. Q70. The electronic configuration of oxygen is A, 1s2, 2s2, 2p4, B, 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, C, 1s2, 2s2, 2p5, D, 1s2, 2s2, 2p3. Answer. A, 1s2, 2s2, 2p4. Explanation. Oxygen has 8 electrons, 2 in 1s, 2 in 2s, and 4 in 2p orbitals. Q71. Which of the following is an alloy? A, iron, B, brass, C, silver, D, carbon. Answer. Brass. Explanation. Brass is an alloy of copper and zinc. Q72. An atom with 3 protons and 4 neutrons is A, lithium 7, B, beryllium 7, C, boron 7, D, carbon 7. Lithium 7. Explanation. Atomic number is 3 protons, so it is lithium. Q73. The number of neutrons in carbon 12 is A, 6, B, 12, C, 18, D, 24. Answer. A, 6. Explanation. Carbon 12 has 6 protons and 6 neutrons. Q74. Which of the following gases turns lime water milky? A, oxygen, B, nitrogen, C, carbon dioxide, D, hydrogen. C, carbon dioxide. Explanation. Carbon dioxide reacts with lime water to form calcium carbonate, making it milky. 75. Which gas is known as laughing gas? A, nitrogen dioxide, B, nitrous oxide, C, carbon monoxide, D, sulfur dioxide. Answer. B, nitrous oxide. Explanation. Nitrous oxide is commonly known as laughing gas. Q76. Which of the following is not a halogen? A, fluorine, B, chlorine, C, iodine, D, sulfur. Answer. D, sulfur. Sulfur is not a halogen. Q77. The basicity of H2SO4 is A1B2C3D4. Answer 2. Sulfuric acid, H2SO4, has 2 replaceable hydrogen atoms. Q78. Which acid is found in lemons? A, hydrochloric acid, B, citric acid, C, tartaric acid, D, acetic acid. Answer. B, citric acid. Explanation. Lemons contain citric acid. Q79. Which of the following is used as fuel in nuclear reactors? A, uranium, B, thorium, C, plutonium, D, all of these. Explanation: uranium, thorium, and plutonium can all be used as nuclear fuel. Q80, the chemical formula of methane is A, CH3, B, CH4, C, C2H6, D, CH2, B, CH4. Explanation: methane is composed of 1 carbon and 4 hydrogen atoms. Q81, which of the following is a diatomic molecule? A, helium, B, oxygen, C, neon, D, argon. Answer: B, oxygen. Explanation: oxygen exists as a diatomic molecule, O2 in nature. Q82, the number of moles of water in 18 grams of water is A, 1 mole, B, 2 moles, C, 3 moles, D, 4 moles. Answer: A, 1 mole. Explanation: the molar mass of water is 18 grams per mole. Q83, which of the following is not a property of acids? A, sour taste, B, turns blue litmus red, C, feels slippery, reacts with metals. Answer: feels slippery. Bases feel slippery, not acids. Q84, which of the following is an amphoteric oxide? Na2O, B, Al2O3, C, CO2, D, SO2. B, Al2O3. Explanation: aluminium oxide, Al2O3, can react with both acids and bases, making it amphoteric. Q85, which of the following elements has the highest ionization energy? A, lithium, B, oxygen, nitrogen, D, fluorine. Answer: D, fluorine. Fluorine has the highest ionization energy among the given options. Q86, which of the following is a noble gas? A, argon, B, nitrogen, C, carbon, D, oxygen. Answer: A, argon. Explanation: argon is a noble gas with a complete outer electron shell. Q87, which of the following is the best conductor of electricity? A, silver, B, copper, C, iron, D, aluminium. Answer: A. Explanation: silver is the best conductor of electricity among all metals. Q88, the atomic mass of carbon is approximately A, 10U, B, 12U, C, 14U, D, 16U. Answer: B, 12U. Explanation: carbon has an atomic mass close to 12 atomic mass units, U. Q89, which of the following is an acidic oxide? A, CO2, B, Na2O, C, CaO, D, MgO. Answer: CO2. Explanation: carbon dioxide dissolves in water to form carbonic acid, so it is an acidic oxide. Q90, which of the following is used as a drying agent? A, HCl, B, CCl2, C, KCl, B, CaCl2. Explanation: calcium chloride absorbs moisture and is used as a drying agent. Welcome to the biology of this NEET mock test. In this part, we'll cover biology questions from question 91 to question 135. These questions are directly aligned with NCERT Class 11 and 12 biology and are crucial for scoring high. Let's dive into the biology section. Atom, B, molecule, C, cell, D, organ. Answer: C, cell. Explanation: the cell is the smallest unit that can carry out life processes. Q92, which part of the plant is responsible for photosynthesis? A, root, B, stem, C, leaf, D, flower. C, leaf. Explanation: the leaf contains chlorophyll, which is essential for photosynthesis. Q93, which of the following is the powerhouse of the cell? Nucleus, B, ribosome, C, mitochondria, D, Golgi body. Answer: C, mitochondria. Mitochondria produce energy by breaking down glucose during cellular respiration. Q94, which of the following is not a component of the cell membrane? A, proteins, lipids, C, carbohydrates, D, nucleic acids. Answer: D, nucleic acids. Explanation: nucleic acids are found in the nucleus, not in the cell membrane. Q95, which of the following is the longest cell in the human body? A, muscle cell, B, nerve cell, C, epithelial cell, D, red blood cell. Explanations: neurons can be very long, extending from the spinal cord to the toes. Q96, which pigment gives plants their green color? A, chlorophyll, carotene, C, xanthophyll, D, anthocyanin. Answer: chlorophyll. Explanation: chlorophyll absorbs sunlight and gives plants their green color. Q97, the genetic material in most organisms is A, DNA, B, RNA, C, protein, D, lipid. Answer: DNA. DNA carries genetic information and is the main hereditary molecule. Q98, Which of the following is a communicable disease? A. Diabetes, B. Hypertension, C. Tuberculosis, D. Cancer. C. Tuberculosis. Explanation. Tuberculosis is caused by bacteria and can spread from person to person. Q99. Which of the following is an example of a viral disease? A. Typhoid, B. Tuberculosis, C. Polio, malaria. Answer C. Polio. Polio is caused by the polio virus. Q100. Which vitamin is known as the sunshine vitamin? A. Vitamin A, vitamin B, C. Vitamin C, D. Vitamin D. Answer vitamin D. Explanation. Vitamin D is synthesized in the skin when exposed to sunlight. The process of conversion of nitrogen into usable form by bacteria is called A. Nitrification, B. Nitrogen fixation, C. Ammonification, D. Denitrification. Answer B. Nitrogen fixation. Explanation. Nitrogen-fixing bacteria convert atmospheric nitrogen into nitrates. Q102. The human heart has A. 1 chamber, B. 2 chambers, C. 3 chambers, 4 chambers. D. 4 chambers. Explanation. The human heart has 2 atria and 2 ventricles. Q103. The functional unit of the kidney is A. Nephron, B. Neuron, C. Neuron, D. Alveolus. Answer A. Explanation. The nephron filters waste from the blood to form urine. Q1104. The process of removal of metabolic waste from the body is called A. Nutrition, B. Excretion, C. Respiration, D. Reproduction. Explanation. Excretion removes harmful waste from the body. Q105. Which part of the brain controls balance and coordination? A. Cerebrum, B. Cerebellum, C. Medulla, D. Hypothalamus. And cerebellum. Explanation. The cerebellum controls balance and muscle coordination. Q106. Blood is red in color due to the presence of A. White blood cells, B. Platelets, C. Hemoglobin, D. Plasma. C. Hemoglobin. Hemoglobin binds oxygen and gives blood its red color. Q107. The largest gland in the human body is A. Thyroid, B. Pituitary, C. Liver, D. Pancreas. Answer liver. Explanation. The liver is the largest gland in the human body. Q108. The human eye lens focuses light on the A. Cornea, B. Retina, C. Iris, D. Pupil. Answer retina. The retina is the light-sensitive layer at the back of the eye. Q109. The respiratory pigment in humans is A. Hemoglobin, B. Chlorophyll, C. Myoglobin, D. Melanin. Answer A. Hemoglobin. Explanation. Hemoglobin carries oxygen in red blood cells. Q110. Which of the following diseases is caused by a mosquito bite? A. Tuberculosis, B. Malaria, C. Typhoid, D. Cholera. B. Malaria. Malaria is caused by Plasmodium parasites transmitted by Anopheles mosquitoes. 111. Which part of the brain controls involuntary actions like heartbeat and breathing? A. Cerebrum, B. Cerebellum, C. Medulla oblongata, D. Hypothalamus. Answer C. Medulla oblongata. Explanation. The medulla oblongata controls involuntary activities like heartbeat and respiration. Q112. Which of the following is a water-soluble vitamin? A. Vitamin A, B. Vitamin D, C. Vitamin E, D. Vitamin C. Answer D. Vitamin C. Explanation. Vitamin C is water-soluble, while A, D, and E are fat-soluble. Q113. Which tissue transports water and minerals in plants? A. Phloem, B. Xylem, C. Epidermis, D. Parenchyma. Explanation. Xylem transports water and minerals from the roots to other parts of the plant. Q114. Which of the following is not a function of the liver? A. Producing bile, B. Storing glycogen, C. Producing insulin, D. Detoxifying chemicals. Answer C. Producing insulin. Explanation. Insulin is produced by the pancreas, not the liver. Q115. Which of the following helps in clotting of blood? A. Red blood cells, B. White blood cells, C. Platelets, D. Plasma. C. Platelets. Platelets help in blood clotting by forming a plug at the site of injury. Q116. Which of the following is the smallest bone in the human body? A. Femur, B. Stapes, tibia, D. Fibula. Answer, stapes. Explanation: the staped stirrup bone in the middle ear is the smallest bone. Q117. Which disease is caused by the deficiency of iodine? A. Anemia, goiters, rickets, D. Scurvy. Answer. Explanation: iodine deficiency leads to enlargement of the thyroid gland, known as goiter. Q118. The largest artery in the human body is A. Pulmonary artery, B. Aorta, C. Carotid artery, D. Renal artery. Answer: aorta. Explanation: the aorta is the largest artery that carries blood from the heart to the rest of the body. Q119. Which organ is responsible for filtering blood in the human body? A. Heart, B. Brain, kidneys, D. Lungs. Answer C. Explanation: the kidneys filter waste products from the blood. Q120. Which of the following is an example of a non-communicable disease? A. Malaria, B. Measles, C. Hypertension, D. Tuberculosis. Answer C. Hypertension. Hypertension cannot spread from person to person. Human skeleton is primarily composed of A. Muscle, bone, C. Blood, D. Skin. Answer B. Bone. The human skeleton is made of bones. Q122. The green pigment in plants is A. Hemoglobin, B. Chlorophyll, C. Carotene, D. Xanthophyll. Answer B. Chlorophyll. Explanation: chlorophyll is essential for photosynthesis in plants. Q123. The process of losing water in plants is known as A. Photosynthesis, transpiration, C. Respiration, D. Germination. B. Transpiration. Explanation: transpiration is the loss of water through the leaves. Q124. The universal donor blood group is A. AB, BC, AB, DO. Explanation: people with blood group O can donate to all other blood groups. Q125. Which organ secretes insulin? A. Liver, kidney, C. Pancreas, D. Stomach. Answer pancreas. Explanation: the pancreas secretes insulin to regulate blood sugar levels. Which vitamin is essential for blood clotting? A. Vitamin A, B. Vitamin B, C. Vitamin K, D. Vitamin D. Answer C. Vitamin K. Explanation: vitamin K helps in the synthesis of clotting factors. Q127. The causative organism of malaria is A. Plasmodium, B. Ascaris, C. Escherichia coli bacillus. Answer A. Plasmodium. Explanation: malaria is caused by Plasmodium, transmitted by mosquitoes. Q128. The process by which green plants prepare their own food is called A. Respiration, B. Digestion, C. Photosynthesis, D. Transpiration. Answer C. Photosynthesis. Explanation: photosynthesis is the process by which plants make food using sunlight. Q29. Which of the following is not an organelle? Nucleus, B. Mitochondria, C. Ribosome, D. Epidermis. Epidermis. Explanation: epidermis is a tissue, not an organelle. Q130. The largest muscle in the human body is A. Biceps, B. Masseter, C. Gluteus maximus, D. Diaphragm. Answer C. Gluteus maximus. Explanation: the gluteus maximus in the buttock is the largest muscle. Q131. The exchange of gases in the lungs takes place in A. Bronchi, B. Bronchioles, C. Alveoli, D. Trachea. Answer C. Alveoli. The alveoli are tiny air sacs where oxygen and carbon dioxide are exchanged. Q132. The vector of dengue fever is A. Housefly, B. Anopheles mosquito, C. Aedes mosquito, D. Tsetse fly. Answer C. Aedes mosquito. Explanation: the Aedes mosquito transmits the dengue virus. Q133. The largest part of the human brain is A. Cerebrum, B. Cerebellum, C. Medulla oblongata, D. Pons. A. Cerebrum. The cerebrum is responsible for thinking and voluntary actions. Q134. Which of the following is an example of an exocrine gland? A. Thyroid, B. Pituitary, C. Sweat gland, D. Adrenal. Answer C. Sweat gland. Explanation: sweat glands release secretions through ducts to the surface of the skin. Q135. Which of the following diseases is caused by a virus? A. Cholera, AIDS, C. Typhoid, D. Plague, B. AIDS. Explanation: AIDS is caused by the human immunodeficiency virus, HIV. Welcome to the final mix section of this NEET mock test. In this last stretch, we'll be solving a mix of physics, chemistry, and biology from question 136 to question 180. This section simulates the real NEET paper environment. Stay sharp and focused. Let's begin the final round. Is responsible for the green color of plants? A. Chlorophyll. B. Carotene. C. Xanthophyll. D. Anthocyanin. Answer chlorophyll. Explanation. Chlorophyll is the pigment that captures sunlight for photosynthesis. Q137. Which of the following particles has a negative charge? A. Proton. B. Neutron. C. Electron. D. Positron. Answer C. Explanation. Electrons are negatively charged subatomic particles. Q138. The main component of natural gas is A. Ethane, methane, C. Propane, D. Butane. Answer methane. Explanation. Methane is the primary component of natural gas used as a fuel. Q139. Which of the following is a renewable source of energy? A. Coal. B. Petroleum. C. Solar energy. D. Natural gas. Answer C. Solar energy. Explanation. Solar energy is renewable and can be harnessed from sunlight. Which organelle is known as the powerhouse of the cell? A. Nucleus. B. Mitochondria. C. Ribosome. D. Golgi body. Mitochondria. Expochondria produce energy required for cellular processes. Q141. Which part of the human eye controls the amount of light entering the eye? A. Cornea. Lens. C. Retina. D. Iris. Iris. Explanation. The iris adjusts the size of the pupil to control light intake. Q142. The formula for water is A. H2O, B. CO2, NaCl, D. NH3. Explanation. Water consists of hydrogen and oxygen. Q143. Which disease is caused by the deficiency of vitamin D? A. Scurvy, B. Rickets, C. Anemia, D. Beriberi. Answer rickets. Explanation. Rickets leads to soft and weak bones in children. Q144. Which gas is responsible for global warming? A. Nitrogen, B. Oxygen, C. Carbon dioxide, D. Hydrogen. Answer C. Carbon dioxide. Carbon dioxide traps heat and causes global warming. Q145. Which subatomic particle is found in the nucleus and carries no charge? A. Electron, B. Proton, C. Neutron, D. Positron. C. Neutron. Explanation. Neutrons are uncharged particles in the nucleus. Q146. Which of the following is responsible for digestion of fats? A. Pepsin, B. Amylase, C. Lipase, D. Trypsin. Answer C. Lipase. Explanapase breaks down fats into simpler forms. Q147. Which of the following is a good conductor of electricity? A. Wood, B. Glass, C. Rubber, D. Copper. Explanation. Copper is widely used in electrical wiring. Q148. The lens of the eye is held in place by A. Iris, B. Retina, C. Suspensory ligaments, D. Cornea. Answer C. Suspensory ligaments. They hold the lens in position and adjust its shape for focusing. Q149. The process by which plants lose water is called A. Photosynthesis, B. Transpiration, C. Respiration, D. Germination. Answer B. Transpiration. Explanation. Transpiration occurs through tiny pores called stomata. Q150. The largest organ in the human body is A. Heart, B. Brain, C. Skin, D. Liver. Answer C. Explanation. The skin protects internal organs and regulates temperature. Q151. Which of the following is an example of a chemical change? A. Melting of ice, B. Boiling of water, C. Rusting of iron, D. Breaking of glass. Answer C. Rusting of iron. Explanation forms a new substance, iron oxide. Q152. Which type of cell division results in two identical daughter cells? A. Meiosis, B. Binary fission, C. Mitosis, D. Budding. Answer C. Mitosis. Explanation. Mitosis produces genetically identical cells. Q153. The disease malaria is spread by the bite of A. Housefly, B. Aedes mosquito, C. Anopheles mosquito, D. Tsetse fly. Answer C. Anopheles mosquito. Explanation. The parasite Plasmodium is transmitted through Anopheles. Q154. Which of the following is an acidic oxide? A. Magnesium oxide, B. Sodium oxide, C. Carbon dioxide, D. Calcium oxide. And C. Carbon dioxide. Carbon dioxide reacts with water to form carbonic acid. Q155. The outermost layer of the human skin is A. Dermis, B. Epidermis, C. Hypodermis, D. Subcutaneous. Answer B. Epidermis. Explanation. The epidermis protects against dehydration and pathogens. Q156. The process of converting sugar into alcohol by yeast is called A. Respiration, B. Photosynthesis, C. Fermentation, D. Digestion. Answer C. Fermentation. Explanation. Yeast ferments sugars to produce alcohol. Q157. Which of the following is a noble gas? A. Hydrogen, B. Helium, C. Oxygen, D. Nitrogen. B. Helium. Explanation: heme is chemically inert and non-reactive. Q158. The largest planet in our solar system is A. Earth, B. Mars, C. Jupiter, D. Venus. Answer: C. Jupiter. Jupiter is the biggest planet in our solar system. Q159. Which of the following is a component of DNA? A. Ribose sugar, B. Deoxyribose sugar, C. Adenosine triphosphate, D. Thymidine triphosphate. Answer: B. Deoxyribose sugar. Explanation: D is made up of deoxyribose sugar, phosphate groups, and nitrogenous bases. Q160. The SI unit of force is A. Joule, Newton, C. Watt, D. Pascal. Answer: explanation. Force is measured in newtons, defined as the force needed to accelerate 1 kilogram of mass at 1 meter per second squared. Which vitamin is essential for blood clotting? A. Vitamin A, B. Vitamin D, C. Vitamin K, Vitamin C. Answer: C. Vitamin K. Explanation: vitamin K helps in the synthesis of clotting factors in the liver. Q162. The deficiency of iodine causes A. Anemia, B. Goiter, C. Scurvy, D. Rickets. Answer: explanation: goiter is the swelling of the thyroid gland due to iodine deficiency. Q163. Which of the following organs is responsible for excretion in humans? A. Heart, B. Kidneys, lungs, D. Liver. Explanation: the kidneys filter waste products from the blood and form urine. Q164. The energy of motion is called A. Potential energy, B. Kinetic energy, C. Thermal energy, D. Chemical energy. Answer: B. Kinetic energy. Explanation: kinetic energy is the energy possessed by a moving object. Q165. Which of the following is a greenhouse gas? A. Nitrogen, B. Hydrogen, C. Methane, D. Oxygen. Explanation: methane is a greenhouse gas that contributes to global warming. Q166. Which part of the plant is responsible for absorbing water and minerals from the soil? A. Root, B. Stem, C. Leaf, D. Flower. Answer: explanation: roots anchor the plant and absorb water and minerals. Q167. The process of photosynthesis takes place in the mitochondria, B. Chloroplast, C. Nucleus, D. Ribosome. B. Chloroplast. Explanation: chloroplasts contain chlorophyll, which captures sunlight for photosynthesis. Q168. Which gas is used for respiration in living organisms? A. Nitrogen, B. Carbon dioxide, C. Oxygen, D. Hydrogen. Answer: C. Oxygen. Explanation: oxygen is required for the respiration of living organisms. Q169. Which of the following is not a metal? A. Iron, B. Copper, C. Oxygen, D. Zinc. Explanation: oxygen is a nonmetal and exists as a gas at room temperature. 70. Which disease is caused by the bite of a female Anopheles mosquito? A. Dengue, B. Malaria, C. Sleeping sickness, D. Filariasis. Answer: malaria. Explanation: malaria is Plasmodium parasites transmitted by the female Anopheles mosquito. Q171. The largest bone in the human body is A. Humerus, B. Femur, tibia, radius. Answer: B. Femur. Explanation: the femur or thigh bone is the longest and strongest bone in the human body. Q1172. The powerhouse of the cell is A. Nucleus, B. Mitochondria, C. Ribosome, D. Golgi body. Answer: B. Mitochondria. Explanation: mitochondria produce ATP, the energy currency of the cell. The boiling point of water at sea level is A. 50 degrees Celsius, B. 75 degrees Celsius, C. 100 degrees Celsius, D. 120 degrees Celsius, C. 100 degrees Celsius. Explanation: at sea level, water boils at 100 degrees Celsius. Q174. The unit of electric current is A. Volt, B. Ohm, C. Ampere, D. Watt. Answer: C. Ampere. Explanation: current is measured in amperes. A. Q175. Which of the following is not a greenhouse gas? A. Water vapor, B. Oxygen, C. Carbon dioxide, D. Methane. B. Explanation: oxygen is not a greenhouse gas. Q176. Which one of the following is a vertebrate? A. Earthworm, cockroach, C. Fish, D. Starfish. Answer: explanation: fish have a backbone and belong to vertebrates. Q177. The primary function of the large intestine is to A. Absorb water, B. Digest proteins, C. Absorb fats, D. Produce hormones. Absorb water. Explanation: the large intestine absorbs water and forms feces. Q178. Which of the following is a renewable source of energy? A. Coal, B, petroleum, C, wind energy, natural gas. Answer C, wind energy. Explanation. Wind energy is renewable and does not deplete natural resources. Q179. Which of the following is a sexually transmitted disease? A, malaria, B, AIDS, C, tuberculosis, D, influenza. Explanation. AIDS is caused by HIV and transmitted through sexual contact. Q18, the unit of frequency is A, Hertz, B, Joule, C, Newton, Pascal. A, Hertz. Explanation. Frequency is measured in Hertz. And that brings us to the end of this full-length NEET mock test. 180 questions, 4 complete sections. You've just gone through what most won't even attempt in a single sitting. If you're still watching, still solving, still thinking, you are not average. You are a serious NEET aspirant. You are someone who is building their future with discipline, with effort, and with focus. Take a deep breath. You've completed a complete NEET level test. Physics, chemistry, biology, and a mixed set. And every single question you attempted today was a step forward. But let me tell you something very, very important. This mock test is not the final exam. It's just one battle in a long war. There are many days ahead, full of distractions, doubts, and pressure. But if you can fight through this mock, stay seated, and give your best, you can fight through the real thing. NEET is not just about solving questions. It's about patience, about resilience, and about waking up every day and saying, yes, I'm going to try again. I'm going to fight harder. And you don't have to do it alone. I've created a WhatsApp community for NEET 2026 aspirants just like you. Students who are serious, dedicated, and ready to build each other up. You'll get daily questions, quiz challenges, peer discussions, tips, notes, and reminders. The link to join the WhatsApp group is in the description below. Not just that, you can also join our Telegram group, where I'll be uploading PDFs of this mock test, answer keys, revision questions, and regular practice sessions. The Telegram link is also in the description. Don't forget to check it. Now, I want you to do 3 things. 1, comment your score out of 180 below. Be honest. Whether it's 50 or 170, this is your journey. 2, like this video if it helped you revise, challenged you, or even just motivated you to study harder. 3, and most importantly, subscribe to this channel if you haven't already, because I post mock tests, crash series, rapid fire rounds, and exam hacks, all tailor-made for NEET 2026. Before you go, listen to this. Great doctors don't just study books. They study life. They study failure. They study how to stand back up when things fall apart. NEET is not just a test of your memory. It's a test of your mental strength, your consistency, and your hunger. There are lakhs of students out there preparing, but very few will keep going when it gets hard. Very few will take mock tests seriously. Very few will correct their mistakes instead of ignoring them. But you're still here. You're one of those few. So hold your head high. No matter what your score is, you're growing. You're not wasting your time. You're investing it. And that investment will pay off. In a college seat, in a white coat, in a stethoscope around your neck. You will get there. But for now, rest, recharge, and come back even stronger tomorrow. This is Quiz for NEET, and I'll see you in the next video.